Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm coming on and getting all prepared for fall season. I'm making one of my favorite fall flavored type of drinks, apple. Especially cinnamon apple. So this one's a copycat recipe of the ever so popular fall drink from Starbucks, the apple crisp macchiato, and I'm going to use our Sipology teas, the seasonal ones right now. So for this one, you can use, as far as what's in the fall catalog, either the apple crumble black tea or the caramel apple crisp green tea. So I'm using the latter, the green tea, because that's what I have on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and brew my tea here. I'm going to put my universal infuser in there and then measure out my tea. So I'm really excited about this one. Oh, smells so good. Okay. Alrighty. So I always do, as you know, I always do a little bit more than a spoonful because I like mine a little bit stronger. So I've got that going there. Okay, I'm gonna pour my water in, and since this is a latte, I'm not gonna fill it all the way at the top because I gotta give myself some room for my milk. Let's see, we'll do about halfway. Okay, got that going. Water there. Put my timer on. Okay, got that going there. I'm gonna put this to the side while that steeps. So the next part, the flavoring, to give it that apple macchiato flavor, you can either wait until your tea is done steeping and put all of the products in together, or you can just mix it all together in a little dish or something and then pour it in, whatever works for you. I'm gonna probably pour it all into my cup once I mix it all up. So what you need is some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and some vanilla. That comes first. The next you need is some applesauce, or if you don't have applesauce, apple juice might work too, but applesauce is going to give it a little bit more like a thicker feel, which is probably fine. And then optional is some sort of caramel sauce, but up to you. Oh, and also whipped cream, of course. You gotta have whipped cream. So I've got that going. I've already heated up my milk. I've got it frothed in here. Of course, I'm using almond milk like I usually do. So, you know what? I don't think I got my water. Oh no, my water's hot enough. It didn't feel hot at first. I think maybe because I let it sit for a little while. Okay, so I got that. So let me go ahead and start measuring some stuff out. So half a teaspoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I did maybe a little bit more than a half a cup of tea. It looks like it's a little bit higher just because the infuser's in there. And then as far as milk, just depending on how large you want to make your latte, anywhere from a half a cup to 3/4 cups of milk. And then, of course, you don't have to heat it either. You can make this iced too. I know it's still pretty hot, especially here in Texas. It's still pretty hot, but I still love my hot lattes, so I'm making myself a hot one right now. I'm taking a little bit of break. I've gotten into the declutter organization mode right now, so that's what I've been working on. I'm just cleaning out some stuff and getting organized. So it's a long process. It takes a little bit longer than you think. So. All right, let me see. How much time do we got? Oh, we're almost done here. Alrighty, so I've got my lid here. Let the timer go off. I'm trying to take this out. And then, as you know, green tea, you can steep 3 times. So if I felt like after I had this latte, I wanted another cup of tea, I can steep this another couple times. And it might look a little light on your end. It's dark on my end. I think it might be the lighting, but green tea is gonna be a little bit lighter than, say, the black teas and the pu'er. Okay, so got my brown sugar. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. Okay, put that in there. Whoops, didn't think it was gonna plop. Then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm sorry. Let's just do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I think 2 might be a little too much. Okay. And then, of course, if you want to add a little bit more brown sugar, totally up to you. You can make this as sweet as you want. Okay. And then the cinnamon. Where's my little 1/4 cup? There it is. Quarter cup of cinnamon there. Got a spoon, mix that up. Just use this. I already got it dirty. Or you can use your mixer, your frother might work too. Mix that up. I'm gonna grab my wand frother. Give me 1 second. Oops. Drying in the dish rack. Okay. I love this thing. It's a great little hand mixer and frother. Okay. So we got that all mixed up there. All right. That. Now I'm gonna pour my milk. So I'm not gonna pour all the milk in here yet. I'm just gonna pour a little bit in there. Okay, for now. So what I'm gonna do now is add the applesauce, and I forgot my tablespoon. Okay. Got my applesauce here. And of course, if you don't have applesauce, apple juice, or even apple concentrate, the frozen stuff, that can work too. Of course, you have to heat it up. Put this in here. Got 2 big tablespoons. I love applesauce. I always have these little containers on hand because I guess I'm a 4-year-old, but I love applesauce. So mix that up in here real good. You can also take your caramel sauce and put it in here and add a little bit of sweetness if you want as well. But again, totally up to you. All right, now I'm gonna pour the rest of my frothed milk in here. Top it off with my froth, because you know I love froth. Come on, where's my spoon? Take my applesauce spoon. Gotta get all of that out. Alrighty, so we got that there. Put a little whipped cream. A little. Huh. Who puts just a little whipped cream? There. Then I'm gonna top it off with the sauce. Oops, already coming out. Just drizzle a tiny bit on there. And then if you want, just to finish it off, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. And there we go. All right. So I have got my copycat apple crisp macchiato right there. This is probably a grande size, and what, $5-6 if I were to go get this right now over at Starbucks. And I just made it in under like 2-3 minutes in my living room. So let me flip the camera over so y'all can see.